Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode. Today's video is actually going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be reviewing any sneakers. Instead, I'm going to give you guys my top 5 shoes right now currently that are under $100. I know in the sneaker community people get wrapped up with all the hype, all the limited stuff, and that can, you know, potentially cost you a lot of money, not just at retail but at resale. People want to have the most limited, hyped up things that are out right now. And to me, I think it's great to have a good balance of limited hype stuff. You know, there's always going to be shoes that you want that are just by default going to be hyped or limited. But also having those great solid GR options as well. Having those in your collection are definitely huge because there's going to be times where you're going to go somewhere where you might not necessarily want to wear the hype stuff or need to wear the hype stuff, and having the GR kind of low-key subtle options are always a great thing, and most of those options come under $100, which I think is huge. And I'm going to share with you guys my 5 options, and these colorways I'm going to show you are kind of just the colorways that I have. There's plenty of other options out there on the market as well, which I'll be putting a link to in the description box for each individual silhouette. Again, these, when I speak to the under 100, it doesn't necessarily mean these colorways that I have here. It's just the colorways that I have, but I am referring to the silhouette itself. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I did throw an extra shoe in there, a bonus, so it's my 5 plus 1. But before we get into the video, if you guys can just hit that subscribe button and notification bell, that definitely goes a long way and helps out this channel a lot. So the first shoe we're gonna get into, and most of you may know, it's a staple in the sneaker world / community, the Nike Air Force 1. Now I have this pair here. This is the UNC pair that just came out maybe a couple months ago, and they keep restocking. But the Air Force 1, for a while, up until recently, they just raised the pair price to $100, where it normally was $90, I believe. But the Air Force 1 is overall a great option. You know, a lot of people right now are wearing the all white ones, wearing them till they're beat. Destroyed. I typically wouldn't do that because I just don't like the way white Air Forces look after they're kind of worn. But this is just an overall great option. Tons of colorways come out every single week. So there's definitely something out there for you, whether it be for the winter, summer, spring, whatever season. There's definitely an Air Force 1 option out there for you. But yeah, these are, like I said, $100. Originally $90 not too long ago. Nike did just say they raised the price to $100. There are a few more premium options that are a little bit more, but the standard GR pairs are coming in at $100. This is the Air Force 1 here. The second pair that we have here, one of my favorite sneaker silhouettes, is the New Balance 997H. These come in tons of colorways. They haven't been releasing as much as they did a couple years ago, but New Balance is still dropping pairs every couple weeks. These do retail at $90, and you can actually find a lot of them on sale. Just an overall great shoe, tons of great colorways. The materials New Balance uses on GRs is pretty good. They never disappoint. And just an overall lightweight, comfortable shoe. One of my favorite go-to silhouettes if I'm going to be doing a long day of errands or if I know I'm going to be walking for a long period of time. 997Hs are definitely one of the sneakers in my rotation for those situations. Next pair we got is the Nike Blazer. Now these do come in a low and high version. This just happens to be the low, the jumbo swoosh that just recently released. But these typically retail at $100, and the low tops I believe retail at $95. Once again, tons of great colorways. I know the Blazer has become very popular recently. The fourth sneaker we're going to get into is the New Balance 574. Now this is just an overall great sneaker, just a classic. Tons of great colorways. Again, one of my favorite overall silhouettes. And there's tons of options out there, again, for whatever weather. And the price point for these is $85. I believe there's some that are $79.99 based on with the color and materials. But there's just so many great options for this sneaker at $85. You can't beat it. And New Balance has been doing a great job recently with some of the colorways. Like this colorway here in the desert pink. You can't go wrong with a 574 in your sneaker rotation at all. But yeah, New Balance 574. Next one we got here is the New Balance 5740. Now this sneaker recently released last year, and it was New Balance's new take on the 574. I thought it was an overall great shoe. It is a little chunky due to the midsole here. You can see it has a pretty thick midsole, but at the price point you can't beat it. Just another great sneaker to have. Quality and craftsmanship on the sneaker is actually really good. There's a ton of great colorways out there as well. These do retail for $100. There are some premium options out there which are, I believe, $120 to $130. But there are a lot of 5740s that are actually on sale right now. You can get these anywhere between 40 to 50% off. I actually got these at 50% off of retail, which was a steal for me. Great way to kind of get into the new silhouette here. But yeah, tons of great options for these guys. I think it's definitely a great sneaker to have in the rotation. I'll post the links that I can find for these wherever they're on sale, because I think at 50 to 60 bucks you definitely can't beat this shoe, and there's tons of great options. And like the quality on the overall shoe is great as well. No disappointments here. New Balance 5740. And then the last sneaker that I have, and this is actually the sixth one, bonus pair, just because I own it, and it's under $100, and I think it's a great shoe to have. The Puma Suede. These are really nice, very lightweight shoe, low cut sneaker. This is actually the Diamond Supply collab that came out, I think, like 4 or 5 years ago. I actually picked these up really cheap on, I actually can't remember what the website was, but they were like 40 bucks. People were sleeping on the Puma Suede then, and they're still sleeping on it now. Just an overall classic sneaker. One that I think Puma needs to do a little bit better pushing as far as like advertisement, because this is a great shoe. I love this shoe, but I don't think too many people think about it when it comes to Puma sneakers. I think people are still kind of stuck on the RSX wave, but I think we just need to get back to the classics and give the Puma Suede the notoriety that it deserves. Just an overall great classic. These are retailing for 90 bucks, but I'm pretty sure you can get them for under retail as well. If I find any links for these under retail, I'll make sure to put those in the description box as well. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, I just wanted to share with you guys my top sneakers that are currently out in the market right now for under 100 bucks. Tons of great options. These are just, you know, 6 that I chose, but I'm sure there's plenty more out there that I can talk about. Share, you know, if you guys have an option that I didn't speak about, make sure to share that in the description. Make sure to share that in the comment box below. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if there's any other shoes you guys want me to review. I'll make sure to try and do that as well. But like always guys, thanks for the support. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.